From friendship to royal wedding, the untold love story of Princess Leonor and Prince Christian. In the grand halls of Europe's palaces, love stories are often arranged, carefully orchestrated, and written not by hearts, but by duty. But what if one of those rare tales, hidden behind gilded walls, wasn't arranged at all? What if it was born in the innocence of friendship, and slowly blossomed into a love powerful enough to defy tradition and ignite a new chapter in royal history? Because that is exactly what has unfolded between Spain's Princess Leonor, the poised heir to the throne, and Denmark's Prince Christian, the quiet yet confident young man who has captured not just her heart, but the world's imagination. Their story didn't begin with royal advisors or state ceremonies, it began with something far more human, far more fragile: friendship. And from that seed grew one of the most unexpected romances Europe has ever witnessed. But how did a friendship between two heirs, each burdened with unimaginable expectations, transform into the wedding that is now setting the entire continent ablaze with curiosity and wonder? And why does this marriage carry consequences that reach far beyond their personal happiness, consequences that may alter the balance of monarchy in Europe forever? Stay with me, as we uncover the untold story of Leonor and Christian, the laughter, the secrets, the tension, the resistance, and the undeniable pull of a love that could not be contained. It began quietly, away from the public eye. Leonor of Spain and Christian of Denmark crossed paths at international gatherings long before rumors of romance swirled. Both were heirs in training, raised under the scrutiny of centuries-old monarchies. At first, they were simply friends, two teenagers navigating the pressures of royal life, bonded by a rare mutual understanding. Their friendship was marked by shared glances, whispered jokes in crowded rooms, and an unspoken trust. But when did that friendship shift into something deeper? Accounts from those close to the family suggest it was gradual, a tenderness that revealed itself over years, built on patience and restraint. For Leonor, who has always balanced grace with quiet strength, Christian became a confidant. For Christian, who carries the weight of Denmark's future, Leonor was the one person who saw him not as a prince, but as a boy with dreams and doubts. Yet every royal love story faces its trials. The first challenge was distance. Spain and Denmark may share strong diplomatic ties, but their worlds are separated by culture, language, and expectation. Still, Leonor and Christian proved relentless. While others saw obstacles, they saw opportunities, finding ways to meet discreetly, maintaining late-night calls, writing letters that spoke of futures they could not yet claim. Each moment apart only strengthened the bond they shared. The second challenge was family expectation. Both King Felipe and Queen Letizia, while supportive of Leonor's happiness, worried about the pressures of such a union. In Denmark, Queen Mary and Crown Prince Frederik were equally cautious. Was this youthful infatuation, or was it truly destiny? Behind closed doors, conversations grew tense. Was Leonor ready to anchor Spain's monarchy while tied to another throne? Was Christian prepared to share his heart and future so openly with a woman destined to be queen of another nation? And then came the whispers. The media caught on to what had once been private. Headlines speculated. Cameras followed. Each smile, each shared glance, was dissected and magnified. Critics argued that their union was impractical, even dangerous. What if loyalty to one crown conflicted with loyalty to another? But the young royals did something few expected. They didn't deny it. They didn't run from the storm. Instead, they stood firm, their presence together becoming a quiet declaration of authenticity. This is where the story deepens. Because their romance is not just about love, it's about courage. Leonor and Christian embody something Europe's monarchies have long wrestled with: how to honor tradition while embracing change. They represent a new generation of royals who are unafraid to follow their hearts, even when it defies centuries of protocol. And that is why their upcoming wedding is more than just a union of two hearts, it is a signal to the world. Preparations are already underway, blending Spanish grandeur with Danish elegance. From Madrid's palaces to Copenhagen's cathedrals, whispers of joint ceremonies ripple through corridors of power. Designers are preparing gowns, chefs are drafting menus, and orchestras are rehearsing pieces that will echo in history. But beyond the glamour lies something raw and human: two people who once met as friends, now preparing to vow their lives to each other. Yet another question lingers: will this fairy tale romance withstand the scrutiny and politics that inevitably come? Can love built on friendship endure the weight of two nations watching? Those close to the couple say yes. For unlike many unions born in palaces, Leonor and Christian's love was not arranged, nor rushed, nor forced. It was nurtured in laughter, shielded by trust, and strengthened by time. Their story leaves us with a profound reminder: sometimes, the greatest revolutions in history are not political, but personal. Sometimes, the crown is not strengthened by duty alone, but by love that dares to defy borders. As Spain awaits the day when Leonor, the future queen, walks down the aisle, and Denmark sees their prince stand beside her, one thing is certain: their story is no longer theirs alone. It belongs to history, to the people who will look back and say, this was the moment when two heirs rewrote the script, when friendship grew into a love powerful enough to unite nations. So tonight, as the world holds its breath, remember this: fairy tales may be written in storybooks, but every so often, reality gives us one greater than fiction. And this, Leonor and Christian's journey from friendship to royal wedding, is that story.